When I first came, I felt very welcomed by everyone. Everyone was very helpful because I had some English problems at first. The teachers were very patient with me and they taught me how to study, how to make things go a little faster because sometimes history readings took me 4 hours to read every night. And then my teachers were very patient, and my friends were also very helpful. They taught me what to use to study. For example, I didn't know there was a thing called Quizlet until other people told me, and then that was a very helpful tool. So everyone was very welcoming, and also I met a lot of great friends who are willing to introduce me to the new American culture, and I really enjoyed it. I learned a lot from them. So my well, coming here at first was a little scary, but then with all the help from these people, I had a great time. And then later on, as an international student, I didn't feel like I was different from anyone else because, you get used to it, and no one really, cares if you're international or not because everyone's just the same at Tar Heel. They're all students. So I thought that was very nice because people really don't care what your identity is. You're just treated equally as the same, and I really enjoyed that. So I was able to have a very normal, very common experience as everyone else, and I really love that. I had a lot of friends. Well, when I say friends, I refer to the teachers as well. I was very close with like Mr. Toy, Mr. Hoke, Mr. Rapp, Mrs. Hubler. Like these teachers, we form a community because like a lot of students go hang out with these teachers, and I think that community is very funny because we get to be friends with the teachers outside of class, and we get to know their personal side, and I really enjoyed that community. And also, I made a lot of friends who are all very nice, um, all very nice to me, and they are all very inclusive when I came. So that was another great community I have, and they're always supportive. They're always there when I need help. One huge advantage for the homestay program is that for as an international student, I got to learn the language and the culture very quickly. And I got used to how, how people behave, and what's good to do in under different circumstances. So I learned that very quickly. And also you make a lot of friends that you probably wouldn't have made because you know you have your host brother or host sister, that are, if they're the same age as you get to have a huge different perspective. And I think that that's another big positive for me. And other than that, you have a family that supports you when you're struggling through problems, and every day after school, you just get to share with them what happened today, and having someone to talk to, and knowing that you actually have a family that has your back here is another huge positive, I think, for the international students. There are so many different communities. If you look for them and you actively engage, there are so many opportunities for you to find whatever you want to be a part of. So I did three sports: soccer, swimming, and tennis. When I first came in, I didn't know how to swim properly, or I didn't know how to play tennis. We're always family for soccer, and then the swimming team, we're always cheering for each other, and then the tennis, yeah, we always respect. So we have all these other communities outside of class. And also I had orchestra, which we have a very tight community because we had to struggle through a lot of our problems. So I think that's a huge success because I've improved so much, both as an athlete and also as a teammate. Another thing is my math league team, because we went to charter for math league competitions, and also we went to Dover for the math league invitational every year. So that being able to be there at the invitational and also getting team awards was a huge success for me. But then orchestra is a huge thing for me because I was an active member in the orchestra for 4 years, and as a violinist myself, I was able to perform a solo piece my junior year, and I count that as a big success too.
You go to Georgia Tech, right?
Yep. The college counselors are all very helpful because if you go to them to ask a question about how to write this essay, or if you need help deciding which colleges you want to apply to, they're always there and they can always give very honest advice. I really appreciate what they did for me because without them, I couldn't have picked a better choice. Tower Hill is a very um, is academically rigorous, and that is, I know a lot of international students actually look for that, actually look for a strong school in the academics. I think Tower Hill is very suitable for people who want to study very hard and get a lot of things out of it because we have very nice classes. Like we have strong physics class, we have strong math class, we have strong English class. Like everything, Tower Hill has a lot to offer. Very high level classes, and students who want to challenge themselves are definitely going to enjoy them at Tower Hill. You get to have a lot of extracurricular experience that makes your high school life just more colorful. And I think, yeah, that's why Tower Hill is so great. And I encourage all of the other international students who are looking for high schools to apply to Tower Hill.